Hello, my beautiful witches. Blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today is Monday. So happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. Very happy to be here today. Today, the spell is going to be short and it's going to be sweet and it's going to be right to the point. If you're new over here, my name is White Raven. Welcome to the Witch's Lair. Welcome to my coven. I like to teach basic witchcraft. And today I'm very excited to share with you this spell to dominate someone that you just had enough. You know, there's people out there that just drive you insane. It's like, please pipe down, tone it down, calm the down. You know what I'm saying? And you not necessarily want to send any type of evil to this person, but this person need to stop. They need to really stop because they are aggravating you. So I will consider this spell the one spell that you do before you do any other heavy spell on dominating someone, before you bring out your big guns. This should be the first spell that you should be doing. It works really well, witches. These and then bottle spells, they work so well for me. And it takes a little effort in the sense that what you do is something simple and it works so well. And on top of that, you're really not sending any type of evil to these people. You're just, oh my God, you just calm down. Just calm down. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. Before I go into the spell, I want to say thank you so very much. Witches, you completely cleaned me out. I've been working so hard on my website yesterday, today, all this past week because you guys cleaned me out. The orders are out. I am so excited that you guys trust me with your magical products. It gives me such pleasure. And I am so proud of the things that I make for you guys that I just want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart. You guys are truly incredible. So, which is, you know, when you have somebody that comes into your house and is an instigator, right? It's a family member. You cannot live with that particular family member. Maybe it's a sister, a brother. Maybe it's your mother-in-law, father-in-law, your mom, even your mom, grandma, aunt, somebody. We all have that family member that drives us crazy every time they come into our house. They're instigators. They like to do this really negative comments. They like to disturb the shit, for lack of better words. And I'm really sorry I'm saying a couple of bad words in this video today. I don't like saying bad words in my videos. But they're shit disturber. They disturb the peace, you know? Or at work, you have a co-worker that is just on and on and on. It's just truly relentless. Have you ever worked with somebody that is negative all the time? That is always complaining? And sometimes it's just you and that person. And your entire day, it is clouded by that dark energy of this co-worker of yours. Is always complaining about work, about the customers, tasks that you have to do, complaining, and you just get so fed up because there's so much that we can do. Sometimes we just try to stay positive, but when you have somebody oppressing you in such a way all the time, oh my God. It's so tough. Perhaps in school, there's a student in school that keeps on bullying you, bugging you, telling you things. And maybe it's not in an evil way. It's just detrimental. It just drags you. So this is a spell for you. It's an easy spell. I promise you. It's a very easy spell for you to perform. This spell is 100% from Puerto Rican Brujeria. I'm excited to share it with you. We're going to be doing a prayer for a spirit that is called Spirit of Domination. In Spanish, it's called El Espíritu Dominador. So it's probably a chant that you guys don't know. It's in Spanish. I'll put it in Spanish in the description of the video. So if you speak Spanish and you would like to work with this particular spirit, you can. If you do not want to work with the spirit, you can change the chant. I translated a little bit of the chant into English. It's what I'm going to be doing. If you don't want to use the specific Spirit of Domination, which I think you should. There's spirit out there, spirit of domination, according to Espiritismo. And you're going to be using it. And if you don't want to use it, you can do whatever seems proper to you. But in any case, the spell is very simple. I am excited to share this with you. I really hope this assists you. Many of you guys ask me for a spell to dominate someone, but you don't want to hurt somebody else. You're afraid of doing any type of magic. This is a great spell just to calm somebody down. Your energy is going to be dominating this other person's energy. So they will stop aggravating you and messing up with you. So without further ado, my beautiful witches, let's get into the spell. Okay, witches, so let's start with the things that we need for this spell. We're going to need a double action candle. I'm pretty sure that probably 75% of you guys are not close to a Botánica. I am, but I did not have time today to go to a Botánica. So you're going to need a double action candle. The top has to be white and the bottom has to be red. So if you are not close to a Botánica, you are going to grab a white candle like this one, and it has to be a little bit chunky, okay? Because we're going to be writing in here. And you're going to grab a red one. What you're going to do, which is you're going to put one on top of the other. It's gonna look like this. Just very simple, okay? You put one on top of the other, you let the white one burn, and then once this one is burned, you light the red one. The idea is that the white one burns first, and then the red part burns after. If you have the time to create this candle yourself, you can melt a red candle like this, let it solidify a little bit, and then you can pour white wax on top of it, and you can create your own candle. Very simple, witches. I'm gonna make a parenthesis before I continue with the spell. There's a lot of spell that needs sometimes double action candles, 2 colors. So this is a great idea for the people that do not have the time or they do not live close to a Botánica. I get it. Botánicas are close to where Hispanic people live, and if you live in a place that there's no Hispanic people, you're probably gonna have trouble getting such candles. So this is a great alternative for you to resolve that situation. Now you have a double action candle. You're obviously going to need something pointy so you can carve your candle. We're going to be needing 2 very specific oils. I do not have a substitute for this particular spell. This is how it's done, and this is all I can tell you. But you're going to need domination oil, any kind of oil that is for dominating another person. Remember, we're going to be using the spirit of domination, so you definitely need a domination oil. It's a very popular oil in Spanish brujeria. This is another very important. There's candles about this. There's powders for this. This is called Bálsamo Tranquilo, calming balm. This one is also in my website, and I have it there because it's important. It's something that we use very commonly in Spanish brujeria, particularly to command, to tame, to calm people down, and whatnot. So you need these 2 oils. Very important. We're also going to need some honey. All right, honey. Now we're going to need some powders. We are going to need some powdered dragon's blood resin. You're also going to need some cinnamon. That's pretty simple and not too much, which is just a little bit, okay? Cinnamon. The next thing that you're going to need, which is going to be cloves in powder, all right? If you don't have it in powder, just put some in your mortar and just crush them. I suggest for you to get a little glass container because we're going to be mixing stuff. I suggest for you to use gloves, not because the spell is bad, but because dragon's blood can stain your hands. So use the gloves. And last, you're gonna need a lighter. I'm going to be using my handy dandy electric lighter. And you're gonna need the prayer of the chant of the spirit of domination. So without further ado, let's do our spell. All right, witches, the first thing that we are going to do, we are going to grab our white candle. The white candle, which is going to represent us. So the first thing that we are going to do in the white candle, we are going to do a cross. Once you do that cross, right next to the cross, you are going to write your name. Once you have the cross over here, and then your name next to it, put this candle to the side. Now we're going to repeat the same thing in the red candle. We're going to create a cross, and then we're going to write the name of the person that you are dominating, that you are trying to dominate. So you create first the cross. I love doing Spanish brujeria. This just reminds me of me, like of who I am. It feels so close to home. So you're going to make the cross, and next to the cross, you're going to write the name of the person that you want to dominate. All right, witches. Now we have the 2 candles inscribed, one with the cross with your name and one with the cross and the name of your target. Put them into the side. In your glass container, we are going to add a little bit of our domination oil. I mean, judge this because the candle is not so big. I don't consider this to be a baneful spell, so if you're stressing out because you think you're doing something bad, I'm telling you right now, I don't consider this spell a baneful spell whatsoever. You're going to put a little bit of balsamo tranquilo. And lastly, we're going to put a little bit of honey. Okay, just a little squirt. So let's mix all this together. It smells so good. These oils smell amazing. Which is every action that you're doing in the spell, you're thinking about what you want. So what you are mixing this, start gathering your energy, okay? Start creating that energy, start raising that energy. Now you start thinking about the spirit of domination. You are going to focus and you're going to call upon that spirit out there to come and assist you. All right, once you feel like you mix this good enough, start by applying that. Of course, if you have a whole candle, then you do the whole candle. You're going to anoint your candle with that. Anoint the white one as well. This candle represents you. So you are sending to this balsamo tranquilo, domination. And on top of that, which is we're switching this person towards us with the honey. If that's something you don't want to do, then do not add honey to this one. But in reality, what we're trying to do over here is to shush somebody. Calm the fuck down, person. And you are going to switch in the person to you, going to turn the person around, and you're just going to dominate that energy that comes out of that person. You want to turn this person around. So there you go. You have that already done. Now, which is, let's get our powders. And we have dragon's blood resin. Into that, we're going to add our cinnamon. And to that, we're going to add the cloves. Same thing. Let's mix this powder together. Get your hands into your spell, witches. Mix it together. Feel it, witches. Be very conscious of what you're doing, witches, of the purpose of every movement that you're taking in this spell. We're dominating and we're calming down this person. Grab your candle. Start with yours and rub the powder in the candle. Now you can see, put my name in there. There you go. Now let's do the other one, which is, and it's good just for the powder just to get into the names. The idea is not to get this candle to look like a chicken nugget or like a breaded piece of steak or something like that. The more stuff you have in your candle, the less your candle is going to burn. So just be smart about that. Okay, witches, now we have the two candles over here. We're going to light it up. Now is the moment, which is get it out of you and into this. And this is the chant that you are going to chant. I call upon thee, O Spirit of Domination, to assist me and help me control, command, and dominate the five senses, thoughts, judgment, and will of John Doe. I offer you this magical work, O powerful spirit of domination, to keep my enemy under control from this moment on. So might it be. Which is, once your candle is burned all the way through, and remember, if you have two, this one is going to burn first. Once that one is melted, then you light up the other one. If you have wax in there, dig it up and dig the wick out and then light the other one. And once this is 100% consumed, you're going to grab the remnant and you are going to bury it far away from you, anywhere you want. If you want to, and if you're able to dispose of the remnants in your target's house, because this is a friend of yours, this is family of yours, then if you can do that, just discard the remnants in your target's house. But if you can, bury it far away from you. Witches, I wish you the best. And that's it, witches. Remember that domination oil, balsamo tranquilo oil, and dragon's blood resin. This is all in my website. So visit my website, whiteravenandwitcheslayer.com. Also, witches, if you have any questions about magic, you can email me, short emails. I don't work for people, but you can email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. And remember to visit my page in Facebook, White Raven and Witches Layer. Witches, it is always awesome talking to you. I love my Mondays. I love being here with you every Monday. I love sharing all these things with you. I love communicating with you. Remember, witches, stay very smart. Read, study, cross-reference, and make your own conclusions when it comes to magic. The most important thing is that you follow what feels correct in your heart. And above all, witches, with the knowledge that you get and all the discernment that you get, you must stay so very wicked. Bye.